Nah, I don't wanna do it, but I ain't afraid to die. Lord knows I ain't perfect, I ain't trying to tell a lie. It's understood and I ain't hearing all that woulda, coulda, shoulda. Trying to say you want peace, then you burn the
It was my God's honest that I was all about a non-violent approach, but it seems truth is a non-topic.
That's the part of police work that intrigues me. I watch a lot of these interrogation videos, and there's a certain amount of I don't know, psychotherapists in a good detective, or at least a chess player, something.
Yeah,
it's 100% psychotherapy. Just from having done so many homicides, and most of the murders in New York, if they're not family related, they're drug related. There's some sort of gangbanger issue going on there. And what you have to do, if you're going to get a confession out of someone, you have to do your due diligence and figure out what exactly are they. Because there are a couple of types of violent criminals. And the two most prominent murderers, you have the ice cold psychopath who does not feel guilt, doesn't know what the word means. And then you have the other person who you can tell they're feeling guilty about it because this was an unnatural act for them. They elevated to a level of violence and rage that is just not who they are.
Yeah.
Those people are easy because you can milk it out of them.
Right.
And you can lead them to believe that they are going to feel much better when they get this off the chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Because human beings have a need to confess.
Right.
Yeah,
it's there.
I believe that.
You just have to touch the right buttons. Now, with the psychopaths, you have to go completely the other way. And the way I used to interrogate them is I would go in, and the first 2 or 3 hours, I'd be asking innocuous questions and behaving like a boo. Smiling, giggling, nodding my head, answering some of my own questions, making them feel comfortable, and making them feel superior to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you lock them into their bullshit version of the story. Well, now the second time we go through it, I'm not a bumbling idiot. Now I'm going to start pointing at inconsistencies. And I'm also going to start pulling out some evidence that makes a lie to what they're telling me. And then after about 5 or 6 hours, now I'm the Prince of Darkness. And all I'm going to do is insult you as a human being and insult your criminal acumen and insult your intelligence until you snap your carrot, get up, and start telling me everything you did and that I'll never catch you.
Yeah, they're doing it to prove, like, no, I knew what I was doing. I'm smart.
They're more concerned about how they're perceived than whether or not they spend their life in prison.
I asked this on the phone when we talked the other day, but, you know, what are your feelings towards, you know, child predators as far as, like, you know, essay
You don't like
cases?
them.
I mean, obviously we know nobody likes them. I'm just saying, like, as a cop having to, you know, deal with that, I can sit here and say how much I hate them and this, that, and the other, but as a cop, when you have to deal with cases like that, you have to interrogate these people, you've got to sit with these people, you've got to deal with them. You know, what was that like? How difficult is that? And I mean, how do you even manage to do it, you know, without just
yeah, in other words, like, how do you take your temperament and completely change it?
It's got to take a lot to be able to do that.
It is one of the most repugnant experiences you can go through. In order to interrogate somebody sick like that, you have to genuinely empathize with them. Now, when I say genuinely, I'm lying.
Right.
Right. And you're trying to fish him telling you about the things that he did and why it's not his fault. Like, you got to give him an out. And the one they all go after, and it's sickening. How I managed not to put my fist through their skulls, I don't know. But automatically, she came on to me. She's 6. She came on to you.
Oh, God.
Process that.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I don't think I could do that.
Here's how I did it.
You're a bigger man than me. I could do that.
I caught my gag reflex, turned around, and I said, I don't know what it is with these kids. They're sexualized so young now. I see it all the time.
Wow.
Man, hats off to you having to do that, because that's hard.
That's how you have to interrogate them. You have to let them believe that you're their only friend.
Right.
And then you're going to make it all okay.